Pastor George Borkart, and this is another Higher Things video short. Was Mary a virgin? Or was she a maiden? That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. Hey, if you love our videos, if you are learning about your Christian faith in places you never expected to learn about your faith from, a Missouri Synod Lutheran pastor and his Jack Russell Terrier named Thor, missed. Go ahead and like and subscribe today. It is the holiday season. Give today. You can also go to Give Today. Your tax-deductible gift keeps Higher Things, a youth organization all about passing the faith to the next generation, keeps us going. Boy, did I wreck that intro. Anyway, 'tis the season for false doctrine, which makes Out of Context Tuesday appropriate. Isaiah 7:14 is our text. Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the Alma shall conceive and bear a son, and you shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. And it didn't take long, 1900s, to start taking a look at Alma and translate it something different than virgin. So the virgin shall conceive and bear a son becomes the maiden shall be conceive and bear a son. All maidens unmarried should be virgins, but yeah, it's but a lot of folks buy this, and you can look at you'll see it at this time of year, History Channel or YouTube videos trying to debunk the virgin birth. Well, let's take a look. Isaiah 7:14. Alma can mean virgin. It also can mean young woman or maiden. The Septuagint, which is the Greek translation of this, translates as Parthenos, which Parthenon, virgin. Which tells you what the Jews were thinking when they translated Alma. They translated it Parthenos, which means they were thinking virgin. But even if they weren't, what matters is that Matthew was. When Matthew translates this, and he makes reference to this in the gospel, he references it. Behold, a virgin shall be with child and shall bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Emmanuel, which is God with us. So the idea that it's a maiden and not a virgin, that Mary's a maiden and not a virgin, just runs out of gas if you stay within the scriptures. The miracle is that Mary doesn't know a man and gives birth to a son anyway. And that son is God with us, Emmanuel. The miracle is not that some maiden had a son. And this problem with Mary's virgin birth, which isn't her problem, it isn't Jesus's problem, it's not John the Baptist's problem, it's not Joseph's problem, it's the world's problem with it, is probably on display on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. No room for them in the inn means, bless your hearts. Yeah, that's right. You're a virgin. We just don't have room. Because the census is going on and everybody's going to their own town and Joseph has family there, and yet there's no room for him with his family. No room in the inn means no room in the family. Jesus is out of place in our world. He seems to be the child of sin. Again, the big deal is seen in Matthew 1:23. Even if Alma in the Old Testament, when it pertained to King Ahaz, had to do with a maiden, here it doesn't. Here, it has to do with a virgin, a parthenos. A virgin has conceived. That's the miracle. That's the miracle. That's the miracle of Christmas. It's there in the language. It's also there in the Gospels. And so anyone who tells you that the birth wasn't a virgin, denying the creed, and was born of the Virgin Mary and became man, is trying to rob you of your Savior, who took upon himself your flesh to live the life you should live, to die the death you deserve. So as you prepare for his coming Christmas, Thor, as you prepare for his coming Christmas, the words of the gospel guide you through all the threatening perils of false doctrine. The virgin has conceived and born a son, and you shall call his name Emmanuel, which is God with us. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. I'm Pastor George Borkart and Thor, and this has been another Higher Things video short.